Steve, another disappointing defeat today. What did you make of the game?
Yeah, I'm really disappointed. I think when you give a team a 2-0 head start, I thought we were really poor in that first 40 minutes. Like, Gosport were first at every ball. They pressed us really high. We sort of played into their traps and we didn't miss the press out, and they scored. Look, it could have been 3 or 4-0 at half time. Let's not coat it over. We were very poor first half. Second half we had a bit of a reaction, but when you're 2-0 down, it's very hard to get back in. But actually I thought that the change of shape, the actual being a little bit more direct and trying not to play through the thirds, we were better. We had 2 front runners up top. We played in behind. We got a deserved penalty. There probably was another penalty there, and we had a few chances. Crosses were going in the box. It was just, it just didn't fall for us. And then we get caught with a sucker punch, and then obviously disappointed with Harry getting sent off again. But he's got to learn. 3-1 down, last 2 minutes of the game. He's got to be better, and he's got to be switched on and learn that actually you can't kick, because refs will send people off. And I thought the ref was poor today. I thought the officials were poor. But I think the biggest thing for me is I look at it and I'll probably take the biggest blame because of the shape. We went with 2 wingers. It didn't work. Didn't suit us. Don't think it does. I think we're better as a 5. We're better being more solid and hard to break through, and playing on the counter attack.
We said against Tiverton that something needed to change. We didn't really see a reaction in the first half. We started quite slow.
It's very slow. I think whether it was the delayed start, whether it was the preparations going into Armistice Day, we were just very disjointed first half, and we just didn't get it right. I thought, like I said, the wingers and the 3 up top with 3 midfielders behind, it just didn't work today. And fair play to Gosport, they were first to every ball. They really crowded us out, and to be fair, well, we were lucky to come in at half time 2-0 down. But I was delighted with the response. It was a real tough decision to leave out Wisk today, and I probably got it wrong. I think he's 37, but he has that presence about him, and he has that calmness, and he has that assuredness about him in the back line, and we missed it today. So look, I'll take responsibility. Look, let's not beat around the bush. Like, we've not been very good now for a month. And that comes down to me, and I'll take full responsibility, and there's a lot to sort out. But we've got to get back to what we were at the start of the season, which was really hard to score against. But we always backed ourselves to score. At the moment, we're not scoring, and we're conceding a lot of goals. So that's a bad recipe.
And we kind of lacked that clinical edge all season. Something does need to change, but what is that?
I think we're trying to build, and we're trying to play in the right ways. We're trying to build from the back and play through the thirds, and like with the personnel we've got and the players that we've recruited, they're good players. And perhaps from me, I'm asking too much. Or look, at the end of the day, it comes down to me. I pick the 11 that go on the pitch, and the formation that we play and things like that. And I'll go away with my coaching staff and come up with a plan to beat Basingstoke. Look, we're not happy where we are in the league. We want to be at the top end of the pitch, top end of the league, and we've got to make sure that we are. And hook or by crook, I'll find a way. And look, I think it's a big week again at training, but it's going to be another tough game next Saturday. But look, the one thing I will say, it's a really good group in there. There's some really good lads in there, and they'll do anything they can to win 3 points. And look, they're a little bit low on confidence, but that comes with playing football and losing a couple of games. But look, today was all about first contacts, first touches, being in your face, going to press, and we weren't very good for the first 40 minutes. And you give teams 2-0 head start, it's always going to be a tough ask. But I really liked us when we went to 3-5-2. I thought we played in the right areas. We were aggressive. The wing backs played high. I thought Tyler and Diaz were really aggressive high up the pitch, and we played in really good areas. We just didn't get that first touch. We got the penalty, and then you think, go on then, we've got a chance of nicking something out of the game. But yeah, another soft goal. And I think if we cut the soft goals out, we've got a chance in football games.
Thanks, Steve.